Hello and welcome to a Lakeside Walk in the Dolomites. So, imagine this. You're taking a nice walk by the river, alone. You hear the night birds chirping, the sounds of crickets, and just, I don't know, maybe the sound of water, and everything along those lines. I ran out of poetic words to say. But then all of a sudden, the silence shifts. It becomes dense. And things aren't so natural anymore because, well, it suddenly feels oppressing. Suddenly feels like you're not alone anymore. And that's what this game is about. So this game is just, it's just a very short game, about 12 minutes, 15 minutes long. And so, this game was actually made as part of the Spaghetti Invasions Game Jam, which is just like, which was just an event that was like to sort of highlight different creators and have creators from like Italy bring in their games for itch.io. And so this was one of those games. I might play some more of those, but it really depends if because I know some of them haven't actually been translated. But yeah, we will see. But without further ado, grab a cup of coffee and let's get going with a lakeside walk in the Dolomites. Just go straight to it. So I do say Dolomiti just because that is the actual pronunciation for the for the word. In case you didn't know, right? Because in English we say Dolomites. We say Dolomites, right? Which is fine, but if I'm trying to approach a different culture, I do try to have the proper pronunciation, right? Classic. Just because I think that's the respectful thing to do, right? So it's Dolomiti. That's about it. It's really funny because I do tend to approach cultures with that sort of mindset. Except for English, if I see a word I can't read, I'm like, whatever. English is stupid. Basically, any of my native tongues, I'm like, I can't read that. Oh, screw it, that's stupid. I can't read that either. Okay, be right back. Welcome to Alleghe. Alleghe, known as I can't pronounce that either. Allie, I'll just assume it is. In the local dialect, is a small Venetian town with 1,087 inhabitants. Very, very precise. Nestled among the spectacular peaks of the Dolomites, its most distinctive feature is the picturesque lake formed in 1771. Following a landslide that detached from Mount Pease, a modest peak on the right bank of the I'm so sorry. I'll just read it in English, I'm sorry. Cordoval River. The massive debris buried 3 villages, forever altering the landscape. Despite its tragic origin, the lake is now the beating heart of local tourism. Its crystal clear waters reflect the towering walls of Mount Civetta, attracting visitors from around the world, from skiing enthusiasts to hikers in pursuit of breathtaking views. That's cool. I do want to visit Italy at some point. I just played a game where ducks were evil, so now I'm doubting you now. But never mind, that duck was good. That duck was good. He was eaten by a bigger duck. So I do want to visit Italy. It's one of the few. Well, I mean, I still have a lot of countries in Europe to visit. It's one of the big European I guess it's not really big, but it's one of the main European countries that I do want to visit at some point, and I still haven't visited it yet. Like, obviously, I visited France because I can speak the language, and I've also visited the UK. Netherlands, I visited. Okay. So I visited the Netherlands. That thing almost hit me too. The Netherlands, Belgium, but those were small trips, so I didn't really like get to experience the culture that much. Like 1 or 2 days, like during an European tour type of deal with the school. Alege Lakeside boat light show fireworks. Okay, so that's bark. Bark. I don't know. It's the boat. Okay, so I assume this is fireworks. The second word. So light boats. It's what it says on the right. I'm dumb sometimes, so you can tell. Can I sprint? I can't sprint. Guess we're stuck here, walking, which is fine. These twisted trees. Alege is a perfect getaway from those seeking nature, sports, and recreation. The town offers a wide range of activities, running events, modern ski lifts, and entertainment for both adults and children. In summer, its lakes take on a redacted, where fishermen's rowboats and paddle boats create a charming atmosphere. During the warmer months, the weekly lakeside market draws tourists, offering local products and handicrafts. Someone takes on a what does it take on? Oh, I'm gonna be a raccoon. Gimme. Yeah, I do want to visit Italy. Obviously, food is one of the aspects. I think I think a lot of guys are food motivated. Men are simple creatures. I say that as a guy. Look, we think about two things. Food and the Roman Empire. Guess which one has both? That's right. I'm sorry, that's part of the meme. But yeah. I like how my first instinct was to go towards that. Ooh, me next. Oh, fine. Rude. Can't even go on it. Huzzah! Oh, I didn't turn all the way. Towards a sustainable balance, it is regrettable to acknowledge how Alege and its surrounding villages have become primarily tourist destinations. Despite possessing the resources to foster a thriving economy, local traditions such as woodworking, wrought iron craftsmanship, and gastronomy have almost disappeared, leading to a cultural impoverishment of the area. Although tourism has brought wealth, it is also reshaping the town's original identity. It is crucial to find a balance between tourism development, the preservation of traditions, and the environment to ensure a sustainable and prosperous future. That is very, very true. So, one of the biggest examples that I think a lot of people will be aware of is Hawaii, right? Hawaii has become a very touristy spot, which is fine, right? But they've had to sell out a lot of their stuff, right? Everything has become commercialized there, right? Their culture, right? Their identities as like the quote-unquote native tribes, right? And they even have water shortages in Hawaii because of the fact that the tourists just take all the water, right? So it is very important, right? Sustainable tourism, and yeah, I mean, it's very important to be very well aware of certain cultures and all that stuff. And so yeah, it's cool that this game has that message. That's cool. It's actually kind of rare for anything to acknowledge that. The mysteries of Alege, the Lake of Shadows, the chilling disappearances. Why am I butchering my words? Of Alege. Despite its timeless charm, Alege became infamous between the 1930s and 1940s, and once again the 1980s, due to a series of mysterious disappearances. Although the exact circumstances remain uncertain, it is believed that these events occurred near Lake Alege, as the last traces of the victims were discovered in its proximity. The missing individuals included men, women, young people, and adults, all vanishing without a trace in a phenomenon that seems to repeat itself cyclically over the decades. These occurrences, now collectively referred to as Mysteries of Alege, have inspired numerous books without attempting to shed light on what happened, but without ever solving the enigma. Even the film industry has turned its attention to these events, bringing the chilling stories of Alege to the big screen. The lake is often portrayed as a symbol of a dark secret, one that has never been discovered. The eerie aura that still lingers over Alege continues to feel its mysterious allure, drawing those fascinated by the unknown to its waters. Damn. Yo mama so fat she broke the bench. I'm sorry. That was very mature of me. I'm sorry. That's the first and only time making that joke. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. The bar is so low for us guys. God. I'm so sorry my sense of humor is this bad. I'm so sorry. I do like how gradually, as you go deeper into the woods, there's a less and less noise, which is perfect. It's exactly, because originally when you first start the game, there's like layers and layers and layers of noise, right? And you're like, oh, that's perfect, right? This is a natural sort of thing, because, well, I have a flashlight. I don't have a flashlight. Oh, never mind, I lied. Oh, something spawned in. Because there was a brief little frame jump. Huzzah. Oh, nice day. I'm so sorry that was so loud. I'll lower the volume just in case. But yeah, I had the volume a bit higher just to have the ambience at the beginning of the game. Yeah. You never realize how quiet it is until there's no more sounds, until there's no more birds chirping, until there's no more crickets. Cricketing? I don't know what the word is. Okay. Families of the victims want the truth, alleging the mystery of the disappearances. For over 6 months, the small community of Alege has been shaken by a series of mysterious disappearances. 5 people, including 3 young women and 2 adults, have vanished without trace. The case has sparked growing unease, bringing back memories of similar events in the 1930s and 1940s. At that time, a series of disappearances affecting at least 7 people remained unsolved, with investigations quickly dismissed due to a lack of evidence. Some witnesses spoke of redacted presences, ever confirmed. Today, history seems to be repeating itself. Local authorities have identified their search of have intensified their search efforts, but no concrete leads have emerged. More than 40 years have passed, but the scars left by the past disappearances are still fresh in our community's memory, says El Detoni, mayor of Alege. The families of the victims refuse to remain silent, with a determination reminiscent of past decades. They are insisting on a resolution to the case. Authorities have vowed to remain watchful, yet growing fear suggests that the town may be facing another wave of mysterious disappearances. The case, recently reopened, remains a priority for local police, yet answers still seem out of reach. With each day that passes without answers, the mysteries of Alege grow ever deeper, stirring suspicions and giving rise to shadowy theories. Ooh, keep. Oh, can't rob him. Oh, back here. Hey. If the jump scare is allowed, I would be so mad. Just because I'm locked in. Ooh. Your house. Give it to me. There's a witch in there. Oh, it's a vampire. I see. Oh. Oh, I thought they opened the door. Please, sir, let me in. I'm cold. Why did I say that? Oh, I closed the windows. I'm dumb. Why did I think it opened the door? Obviously, that was the sound of a, window shutting. Am I stupid? Yes. Yes. Don't ask. I'm extremely dense. Oh. Who are you? Still no leads. Investigating the recent disappearances, I have uncovered documents and testimonies linking these events to similar cases from the 1930s and the 1980s. The missing individuals seem to have vanished into thin air. No bodies have ever resurfaced. No traces have ever been found. Local whispers tell of an ancient blank bound to the lake, a sacrifice blank, yet the elders remain silent blank reveal more. Elio R., a local fisherman interviewed in 1932, claimed to have witnessed a faceless figure rise from the water moments before an inexplicable wave capsized his boat. An old local chronicle recounts that the mother of B. Paddling, a young man who vanished in 1980, swore she heard knocking at the door 3 days after his disappearance. When she opened it, she found only wet footprints on the floor. Hypotheses: the lake might conceal geographical dangers, such as sudden backflows or whirlpools, but could nature really be selective in choosing its victims? And why do no bodies ever resurface? Could the missing individuals have desperately tried to escape from an isolated, lonely, and mentally stifling town? Some parish records mention strange events occurring near the lake in past centuries. They speak of bodies never blank, a cult worshipping the blank in the water. Could there be blank recent disappearances? Can I yoink it? How convenient that there's a flashlight shining right on the book. I like to imagine that the creature was like, ooh, I'm gonna steal the flashlight, and I'm gonna place it in front of the book, and he's gonna be scared. He's gonna be so scared. Yeah, so I do think on that aspect it is kind of goofy, but yeah, it's fine. Could be better exposition, but alas. Oh, my flashlight is out. Oh, I'm back on the main trail. Ookie. Ah, look how close I am to civilization. It would be a shame if something happened to me. Wouldn't you agree? Ben je per geen volgende. Oh. That was not what I was expecting. That was most certainly not what I was expecting. Help, let me run. Oh, bloody hell, isn't it? Oh. Oh no. Not me too. Oh, and I'm on the operation table for the thing now. For the very pretty. I do love my earth shots. Very, very pretty. Wait, no. That was fun. Yeah, that was fun. I like it. 3D models, Apollo 11 hatched by the Smithsonian Institution. I assume that's for the end scene. Yeah. Now, it is important to note that I believe the game jam actually lasts for 2 weeks. So then that means that everyone has to submit their works within 2 weeks. So whether it's a new game or like, no, I think it's mainly a new game. I think everyone has to make their game within like 2 weeks. So yeah, the fact that this was made in 2 weeks, I think was very, very fun. Obviously, I think that there were some goofy aspects about it, like the flashlight. I think that was kind of goofy, right? I think just having it being aliens did kind of ruin the ambience a bit for me, just because it was like we saw the creature, right? So I was like, okay, because my first instinct, right, when things go silent, and this is like a survival instinct type of thing, right? When things go silent is because they're deathly afraid of a predator there, right? Which is cool, right? So naturally we had like the scary thing there, right? Which is fine. And then we had like the vampire thing, and then like it suddenly shifted from aliens, which I do understand like the need to have like maybe like a red herring, but having be aliens did feel kind of, yeah, I don't know, it felt kind of goofy because it felt really out of left field in this instance. In retrospect, I guess it does make sense because there were signs. The signs were the fact that the lights were flickering, because apparently aliens can cause like electronics to glitch and all that stuff, which is fine. But I do wish that could have just been like one mysterious creature rather than aliens, just because then it sort of made the game less scary for me. Not that horror really affects me all that much, just because, yeah, but it kind of made the game a bit less scary for me, just because like it's aliens. It's not like a big monster that'll like tear you to shreds. Obviously you get kidnapped and God knows what's gonna happen to you, but you're not food, right? Your flesh isn't gonna be like I'm gonna paint a rather vivid description, but it's not like you're getting ripped to shreds, you're getting bitten and torn, right? Like if they're advanced enough to fly away, I imagine it's gonna be a lot less painful, right? Because they have warp travel and that stuff. So I do kind of wish it was like a more visceral creature. Rather than that, I do think that it was a fun little premise, because it was obviously a walking sim, which is fine, right? I enjoy my walking sims. And yeah, I do like the ambience just gradually fading, right? You start off with all these layers of different creatures, the crickets, the birds, right? The ducks, and then as you slowly walk deeper, you get those layers slowly removed, which I think is a great setup. But then again, the payoff didn't really fit for me. But other than that, I think it was fine for a game that was created in 2 weeks. I mean, it was good. And yeah, I did enjoy the ambience. But yeah, I think that about wraps up for me today. Thanks for hanging out with me. And yeah, hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when and where you are. You can play this game on itch.io for free right now. You can see their username on the bottom of the on the bottom left corner right now. And yeah, you can of course try out the different Spaghetti Invasion game jams games for yourself as well. And yeah, hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when and where you are. And see you guys next time. Bye bye. See you and take care. Bye. Make sure to support all of these game devs. Bye.